Hello, here are my flea market finds for yesterday, Saturday, July 21st, 2012. I'm going to show today's finds in a separate video because this will take a while. First purchase, very early. There was a bunch of 78s clean, but like totally worthless. Dinah Shore and Sammy K, Bing Crosby, stuff like that. And there was this one Andrew Sisters, far from being their best, but it was so crispy clean, minty. I had to pick it up. It's Danny Kaye and Andrew Sisters with Vic Sherman and his orchestra. Amelia Cordelia Mihu, number 24536, and the flip side is beating, banging, and scratching. So it was so clean, I had to take it. Then I got, don't buy many DVDs, but I got this 3-disc set for $3 because somebody wrote BM on each disc, and there's a few scuffs on at least one of the discs, but I'm hoping it won't skip. And yeah, I got this for $3, so that's a good price. I don't buy many DVDs. This I got from my friend whose YouTube name is Michi45, I think. Yeah, Michi45. He likes Youpi. I got this du 30 juin au 7 juillet 90, la semaine du baseball amateur en vente ici. It was only 25 cents. So that was cool. There were 3 of them, 2 damaged, and this one was in great shape. So then I got an 8-track tape that I did not pick up the last time I saw it, less than a month ago, I think, or a month ago. And I thought I had it, but I didn't. We had in our stereo in the living room an 8-track tape player. My mom bought maybe half a dozen tapes over the years in the 70s, and that's one of them, and I want to have it again on tape. I have it on LP. It's Pour Faire Pleurer, the K-Tel. And see, because the songs are not in the same order as on the LP, and now that I recently got a working machine, got this for $1. Then I got to a guy who had a lot of records, and I got there before Yannick, the other guy who likes disco records, and 80% of the records were disco. Unfortunately, as opposed to what the man said, I knew these records had been outside somewhere because there were some awful dust on several of them. A few had mold on the cover, so I could not take them. But anyway, I started making a pile, and it piled up quite fast. All kinds of 12-inch singles, late 70s disco. I felt like trying, and I ended up with 195 records. The starting price was $1. To me, it made sense to offer $100 for the whole lot. And no, it's when I said, "What's your last offer?" And I said $125. Oh no, that's not enough. And I said, "Okay, good." And I spent 45 minutes to an hour checking them one by one, and I ended up keeping only 46 records. And it's a good thing I checked them because there were a lot that were filthy, and it's the kind of dust that doesn't always come off with warm water and soap. In the 46 records, there were 5 that were quite dirty or it needed a good cleaning, and sure enough, 2 of them, despite rubbing with my fingers in the same direction as the groove with soft lotion soap, rinsing it out and drying it up with a cloth, playing it still sounded like friture. C'est quoi friture en anglais? Forgot the word, sorry. Some kind of noise caused by the dust. So it's a good thing I only had like a few of those and not a whole bunch, because it would have been a nightmare to clean all those records. So because the man, and get this, I got 46 records. I got $1 big off. I offered $40, said no, 45. Oh, okay, 45. So I saved, the way I see it, I saved $80 because I would have ended up with all the records that would have disappointed me. So I only kept the best. There's almost no bad purchases in there. Maybe 2 or 3 records I kind of regret because they don't look as good as I thought, but most of them are great. So here we have a rare one. These 2 first ones I will put with my French records because they're 2 French artists. Well, French Canadian. André Gagnon, ici j'ai un 12 pouces André Gagnon, Donna, 6 minutes et 3, je ne l'avais pas. Ils sont très recherchés les 12 pouces André Gagnon. Puis l'autre bord, c'est Comme en vacances. Ça, c'est la même version que le long jeu. J'étais pas mal content de trouver celui-là. Ici, j'ai Martin Stevens la dernière fois C'est la première fois que je le vois en 12 pouces. Celui-là, j'ai déjà le 45 tours, fait que j'étais pas mal content. Puis il y a la version instrumentale, c'est une longue version des deux bords. Et ça, j'étais pas mal content d'avoir trouvé ça. Now for the English one, this is the rest of the pile. On My Way, Bohannon. Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah Band, and it has Chercher la Femme. This one is one of the two I could not save from the dust. It's still listenable, but it's a little annoying. Distortion a little bit. So this is Cameo. We all know who we are, and it's very good. I knew it would be funky. I love funk very much. Still glad I picked it up, but it's annoying that the noise didn't come off completely, even though I don't see the dust anymore on the record. So a one-sided 12-inch. Is it one-sided? Yeah. I love this label. They have a lot of unknown. The early brown uni discs are really good most of the time. From 1978, this is Cap, Flight, Dance and Fly. It's really good. I've checked a few seconds of each record. This is Cellophane, Dance With Me, Let's Believe. And this is Super Queen. Just want to make sure I'm putting them in the right direction. This is a good album. This one was dirty, but I managed to save it. CJ and Co. Devil's Gun. What's the song that I really like? Oh, the last one. Sure Can Go to the Moon, because there's some flute. It's really good. Oh, this is one of the best ones I got in the lot. I only have one 7-inch by Crown Heights Affair, which is You Gave Me Love, but I know I like them. This is Dreaming a Dream Goes Dancing, and Dancing Special Disco Mix. It's really good. It's really good. Oh my god. This is one of the lousy ones I could have left there. It's not very good. I took a chance. DD Sound Disco Delivery, give me some more. Because I saw it was Baby Records, and I think Baby Records is Italian. I saw Italo Disco, maybe it's good. Boogie Bass is not bad, the rest is kind of crappy. I'll give it a good listen. This one I'm glad I found. Yumir Deodato, 12-inch of Deodato, Pina Colada and Whistle Bump. I love Deodato. There was a 12-inch, and this is the album. They had a similar cover but different numbers. I let Yannick get when I was checking all the records and discarding a lot of them. Yannick was taking a lot of the ones because he knows disco, underground disco way better than I do, and I went by impulse, by instinct, and I probably passed some good stuff that I don't even know. But I don't care. And he taught me, even though he was looking over my shoulder waiting for my discarded records, and he would give me clues on records he knew he was not taking. Anyway, there was a 12-inch, which is on the 12-inch that I let him have. It was the A side cut in two sides, but I saw I don't need it. So this is Final Offspring, The Destruction of Mundhora. This is a 12-inch. Funk Machine by Funk Machine, and same two different versions, I guess. Disco short version 5:45 and disco version 8 minutes. This is a so-so record, but I had it before, and I don't know, I discarded it, kind of regretted it. And anyway, this is Gloria Gaynor's Park Avenue Sound. Not the best one in the lot. This is the first time I've ever seen this album. Jimmy Bohorn, Dance Across the Floor. It has two songs I don't think I have that I really like. Don't Worry About It and Ask the Birds and the Bees. It has a shitty version of, sorry for the S word, the crappy version of Gimme Some, just sped up and remixed. Instead of just taking the original 45 has a part 1 and part 2. I always dream of hearing, I don't know if the both parts were recorded in one take, in one continuous take, or I wish I could hear the complete version. And I know there's a 12-inch of it, but it's a badly patched version. They patched both sides of the 7-inch. There were two copies of this. I took the one that looked the best one. German Jackson Frontiers. This I was really disappointed. I expected better from him. Quincy Jones, stuff like that. And I don't care about the singing on this record at all. It's not him, it's a woman. This I took a chance, and it's really good because I already have an album by this band. Jumbo, Turn On To Love. Great disco. This is from Montreal on the Direction record label. Monster Walking by KK Kong, what the hell? KK Kong, and this is two other versions. This one was in bad shape. There's a scuff at one place in the best song, but it came out not bad. Congas, Africanism, Super Disco, and the best song, I think it's Dr. Duda. Two Kraftwerks. This one I already had, but the one I had has a few scuffs. This one is really clean. So this is Trans-Europe Express 145 and Metal on Metal. This one is cool, never seen it before, and you can see these cool label there. Showroom Dummies, and the other side is a French version, Les Mannequins, from the album Trans-Europe Express. This I'm glad I picked up because I like DC LaRue, and I don't think I had this. Do you want the real thing? And you can always tell a lady by the company she keeps. This I made a big mistake. This is another bad purchase. Jean or Jean Mathieu, Keep on Rolling, and the other side is also Keep on Rolling but short version, because I know I have the 7-inch. What I forgot is that I hate the regular version with singing, and I love the instrumental that's on the flip side of the 7-inch. This 12-inch does not have any instrumental version. I only realized as I put the needle on the record, I said, oh yeah, that's right, I hate this song, I love the instrumental. So $1 down the drain. Disco Lucy by Wilston Place Street Band. It's the I Love Lucy team, and they made this little Disco Lucy label, pretty cute. I actually love the other side, which is You Don't Even Know Who We Are. I love this one. A little custom made layer. This is still sealed. There was an open copy which I let Yannick have, but I didn't need more than one copy. And this is he's the one who told me that this Randy Raider is actually Michel Pagliaro, famous French-Canadian rocker. I decided to try to make a disco record. Then Sound Disco Darling. I took a listen on internet. It's not bad. I'm going to keep my copy sealed. And I know that in other countries it was on the Epic label. Space Rock by Les Rockets. No. And this is Don't Be Sad. This side is dirty. I won't clean it because this side sucks. This is a good side and it plays well. I did not have this yet. I picked it up. Rolling Stones. What's the title of this one? Undercover. Yeah, Undercover. I'm realizing something. I wonder. I don't. It has some stickers. But I saw a copy at the flea market this morning. There was a different sticker on top, and I see there's some glue left there. I wonder if somebody took the sticker off. This is French. Actually, I did not know it was French. Disco Balls, a tribute to Pink Floyd by Rosebud, and I have a 7-inch of Have a Cigar, disco version of Have a Cigar. The disco version of Money Sucks. But Arnold Lane is really good. I really love their version of Arnold Lane, so I'm glad. I've never seen this album before. This is another one I should have left behind. It sucks. Saint-Tropez, Je t'aime. It's a bunch of remakes of songs done by others. It's a French, a US pressing, bad pressing I might add, crappy vinyl. So Je t'aime Violation, On n'a rien à perdre. On n'a rien à perdre is by the French-Canadian band Toulouse, and Cœur à Cœur is actually a French version of Heart to Heart by Andrea True Connection. This I was so happy. I did not expect it to be the version I've heard before. It's by the Seaback Band from 1977 from Denmark, Apache, and there's a funny video of that song. Look it up on YouTube. And this side is actually really good. The title was interesting, Bubble Sex. I don't care for the moaning in there, which happens a lot in disco music, but otherwise it's really good. This, you might remember this, but I was excited to see it was blue instead of yellow, but it turns out Yannick informed me that this was the wrong cover. The yellow album I have already is the album. This is the single. and it should come, he told me it should come in its own custom sleeve, black sleeve with big letters, Conquest of the Stars Space Project. What's really cool, so he told me he might have, he recalled seeing the cover in a lot of records, like 10 boxes of records. I had to go through all of them to find the sleeve. It was not there, but the record plays really well, so I'm really glad I still got this. I'm going to put it back later. Spyro Gyra Carnival, 12-inch of the Stampeders, Bring the House Down and Move On Up. Then I realized it was on platinum, and I said, I bought this album recently, damn it, why did I buy this? But I checked on the album, and both songs are shorter on the album, so yay! Because I don't care that much for 12 inches that are nothing more than the same version you find on the album, unless sometimes the sound is better. This is Standard, featuring the team from Which Way Is Up and Love Is So Easy. Trying to remember how. Oh yeah, there's a song called Disco Rufus, spelled R-U-F-U-S, and I created a kangaroo cartoon character called Rufus, R-O-O-F-U-S, and if I was still animating, I would probably animate my kangaroo character dancing disco on this song. It would be really appropriate and funny. Anyway, this I could not leave behind. Ringo Starr, Drowning in the Sea of Love. Not very good, but it's Ringo Starr. It's a 12-inch. Never seen it before. I had to pick it up. Wayne St. John. The reason I picked that one up is because one of the first 7 inches I ever bought. Actually, it's the first one I ever bought with my own money. It was Fighting on the Side of Love by THP Orchestra featuring Wayne St. John. So I was curious to listen to it, and I'm glad I picked it up because it's quite good. My first Supermax record, Warrior of Today, and I'm glad it's this one and not a previous one because I have the album, the first album by Bombers, and I think most of the songs, if not all of them, on their first album are songs by Supermax. But because I'm used to the Bombers' versions, I probably would not enjoy as much the original Supermax version. But these are other songs, completely different songs. So I'm glad. T-Connection, Disco Magic Parts 1 and 2. 2 albums by Trax. Trax, Watch Out. And this one, there was 2 copies. I picked a better looking copy. Dancing in the Street. This I already bought a few years ago for $3, and it was so with a few scuffs. This one I had to pick it up. It was really clean. New York, You Got Me Dancing by Andrew True Connection, and it's a different version than the album White Witch. The ending is different. On the album version, the ending is badly edited with a skip in the beat. You can really notice it. This one is good. This I had to pick up. There were 2 copies. I gave the other. I let the other one to Yannick. Universal Energy, Disco Energy, and Universal Energy by Universal Energy. And this one is interesting. Universal Robot Band, Dance and Shake Your Tambourine, and it has a really kitschy, no, so bad it's good, Flintstone Disco. Yeah, it's the theme of the Flintstones and disco. It's and the rest is not bad. It's on this promo label there. This is a bad purchase. Mondo Wells Artist Disco Citation, because I already have it and I thought this would be a good upgrade copy, but actually it sounds worse than my first copy. White Smile on the other side. And finally my second copy of Zigzag. This one I was really nervous because it was dirty. I cleaned it up really carefully. It's perfect. It plays really well. It's near mint. This one I was really relieved when I realized that. And the cover, well, you can't barely see it, but there's a P done in blue pen here. You can barely see it. So it's a nice second copy. So all this for $45. And then on another table I got this for $1. A 12-inch single of Genesis, Land of Confusion, with of course the spoof of the Beatles with the Beatles. So of course I had to pick it up. So the vinyl is a bit dirty. I have to clean it up. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, much shorter, for today's finds.